So my Greek side, my grandparents came here as individuals and then made a family here. And then on my father's side, yeah, when my dad was little, they migrated here. And then, but their stories were quite different, but it's very funny because both of my cultures, or both of my ancestors, so Cyprus and Ireland are both islands, both divided. In Cyprus, it was between the Turks and the Greeks. In Ireland, it was between the Protestants and the Catholics. I just always found that interesting that there's this kind of weird similarity about the stories there, and also that both places have a very, very long ancient history. I think like growing up in Saint Albans, a lot of the people I grew up with were born overseas. I was probably one of the rare ones that was born here. And so everyone's pride was in somewhere else. So there was that sense that it's around me, but I'm not really part of it. So that's why I think as I grew up and I had friends from different cultures, I really enjoyed going to their houses or just learning about other people's cultures, because I felt like I feel the need for this thing that's culture. It's not until I've gotten older that I'm like, hold on, what is that story? What is this culture, and how can I reconnect with it? Okay, so this is a dance, a Greek dance. Usually you do this in a circle with people, and this is why we've done it weddings, and it's a Cypriot dance. All right, so do you want me to explain it or do you want me to just do it? Okay. I gotta remember how it goes. So we go 1, 2, and 3, and forward, and back, and hey. And I don't know what it's called, but this is, the dance. Growing up, I didn't understand, we didn't attend Irish things, but I only found out recently that my grandfather were quite significant people in the Irish resistance movement. And that explained a lot to me about why I have so much resistance to the establishment and resistance to the system, and it kind of helped me understand who I am and why I've been driven towards social justice and all that type of stuff in my life, because it's clearly in my history. And dance and music and poetry and the arts is so much a part of that resistance, of that strength, of that sense of identity. And to me, when you look at the history of the dance, you can see that kind of resistance, even though all these other empires tried to overpower the Irish identity or the Irish spirit has pushed through from those thousands of years ago to today. And so that was a real eye-opener to me, to say this is such a strong culture, and I've never even acknowledged it, and it's half of who I am. It makes me feel so much more, understand who I am so much more. And it's something that I kind of denied for so long, so yeah.